Hey guys, welcome back to RCT2 Germany. My name is MCI and you are watching Let's Build a Theme Park episode 84. First I want to make a little, well, not announcement, but the video quality is a little bit, worse than usual. That's because I changed the recording settings. Which on one hand, the quality is a little bit worse than usual, but now you're able to see what I'm doing in the 8 trainer and or in the trainers in general, what you weren't able to do before with the little bit better settings. So I think it's a good trade. A little bit less video quality, but a little bit more to watch, because of course you will see what I'm doing with the 8 trainer, and that should, at least for some of you, be a little bit more interesting than RCT2 Germany, RCT2 HD graphics. So okay, what I'm doing first is I've tested the park a little more over 3 hours before the recording, and I also tried a new coaster here. I just I did the coaster new, and I was in the beginning of the episode I was trying to copy that, but I was my memory is not that good, so I was unable to do so. So I just took the test save and copied the coaster from there. But well, I think that should be okay, and nothing too serious, too wild, too whatever. But okay. The coaster is named the park is it's a German park, so the names of most of the attractions are German. So this one is called Flucht zur Furt, which is the name of a chapter in the German version of the Lord of the Rings books. And of course this is the Shire, so of course it's Lord of the Rings based, so of course there will be some Lord of the Rings naming in here. And yeah, in the English version, well, I'm not quite sure how the chapter is called in the English version of the book, although I read it, but it's basically the coaster is about Frodo, Sam, and Pippin getting to oh fuck! Now I forgot the name of the village where they're going, but you know, in the beginning of the book, when they travel through the Shire and get and the Black Riders appear for the first time, and basically that's that when the coaster is or should represent them walking through the Shire, and to make a short story very long, I think you know what I'm meaning, so I can't stop scrambling. Shit. What you're doing here, the maze, is there will be called the farm of Farmer Maggot. And they're in the end, in the chapter where they're trying to flee from Hobbiton, they come across the fields of Farmer Maggot, and they drink a beer with him, and then he drives them with his pony cart to the ferry, and that's a little bit of that. So that's the field of that guy. Another thing we do in this episode is covering some mistakes I made. That's all. While I was testing, I discovered some mistakes in the park, like attractions without mechanics, or my underground system was lacking a bit. So what we're doing this episode is now is getting the underground system up to speed, so that it's actually doing what it's supposed to do, which is yeah, what is it? Well, I think many of you know, if you build a really big park and if you don't use just straight lines for the path, then the peeps will get lost. Peep jams will appear, and basically the whole yeah, there will be peep jams, and peep jams usually really suck. So what I've done in the park is I've built an underground network so that the peeps can get from A to B underground very fast, and they don't have to use the path on the oh fuck, this episode my English is like really fucking bad. I don't know why, but that's just it. Yeah, the underground network is really important to me. And while I was testing, I discovered that it's not working as it should. So I was, yeah, well, I am fixing that now. So, whew. I also think it's very difficult to do the underground network after you build the park above. So what I'm doing next is I will connect the two missing themed areas, the post-apocalyptic area and the Rome area, to the underground network, even though they're not yet built. So we have yeah, that will mean that we have fixed entrances to the network we have to build around later on, but I think that's better than yeah, doing the network in the end when the path above is already built, because then you can't see shit down there and you do mistakes and things like that. Yeah, so yeah, und überhaupt. The underground systems have two entrances right at the entrance of the park, but right now I've only used one of them, so I've just connected the second one with the first attraction, and later I will connect them. Yeah, now I'm connecting the all the underground networks together, so that is just one big underground network with two entrances at a, or with two starting points at the entrance of the park. Yeah, now we're going into the Fallout area, which is the post-apocalyptic area, and we're doing the first entrance to the underground system in this area. And here I'm trying to stay underneath the existing path, so that later we will not have the problem of hitting the underground network because if you build stuff above the ground, you will always like go 1 or 2 units deeper in the ground for whatever reason, and if there's the underground network in a way, then that's yeah, not that good. So I've tried where the path is to stay beneath the path, and if there's no path, then go to the lowest level possible. And here, 1 entrance and room, and here's the second, and then connecting them to the other path. I don't have handyman underground to clean the path, so I'm putting many of the bins there, so that it's not all too dirty out down there. But of course that's yeah, that's not going to happen. There will be shitloads of trash down there. But okay, that's a price I have to pay to avoid peep jams. And I don't know if I mentioned it yet, but I really fucking hate peep jams. They look ridiculous and they're just a giant pain in the ass. What I'm doing now is I'm deleting the borders I painted on the ground, because now it's yeah, now the borders are more or less clear. The post-apocalyptic area is pretty much bordered up already with the border to the Shire, and then the river as a border to the Rome area. And the Rome area itself is, yeah, well, there's the train, and the train is the border, and the border of the park is also the border, and everything is a border, and fuck this shit. Yeah. But now that that's finished, we are well, yeah, the little circus is a little bit of an oh fuck it, I don't know how to say it. The big tent where Bilbo celebrates his birthday, that's the circus. So yeah. And here we have a problem, because the mechanic just loves the underground tunnel. So all he's doing all day is going down there and getting lost in the underground tunnels, even though I strictly forbade him to do so. So we had to move the entrance so that our little funny mechanic isn't able anymore to walk down there. I'm not sure if it's enough, just 1 mechanic in the whole Shire area. Of course the mill has its own, because it's not PvPable, and so I have an underground mechanic there to tend to that. But all the other attractions, they have just 1 mechanic, and I'm not sure if that's enough, or if I need to put a second one in there. But we'll see. That is going. I will see that in the next test. and this is the last attraction in the Shire area, at least on this part of the river. But yeah, that's for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked the video, you can leave a comment, of course, or give me a thumbs up or whatever. And if you don't want to miss another episode, subscribe to our channel. That really helps us and you. And yeah, so that's it for today. See you guys on Friday. Have a nice 2 days, and goodbye.